is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus for the top half of July 2025. All right, my returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers. The radio's down low. I don't know if I can hear it or not. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, hitting the like button, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends, all your peoples, okay, sharing the videos, things like that. Okay, thank you kindly. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick a cards and general readings, so tap in and hit the bell. It'd be in your best interest, okay? Anyone interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. If you'd like to tip me, my cash app's in the description box below. Alright? Alright. Make sure y'all drinking your water. Y'all staying hydrated and aligned. Aligned, mind, body, and soul. I didn't want to say aligned, like a lie. And then, I don't know. Since this turned July, I've been like, July to me. But anyway, I didn't write nothing down. Everything I'm saying, it doesn't have to resonate with anything, okay? Or it could resonate with everything, I don't know. But let me hear this one time. Let me hear my faint music. I can hear it barely. I'm going to talk to God. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. I'm going to talk to God. And then I'm going to get an Oracle of the Mermaid's card. I trust y'all are doing well, doing awesome, doing phenomenal. However it is that you want to feel, okay? Okay, because, you know, we be going through all this whole full spectrum of emotions. But some emotions, like, you already felt them, so it's like, man, you going to stay there? No. No. Anyway, let me hit this one more again. One more again. This song that's playing, it's called Lady in Red. Lady in Red, I think that's Rod Stewart. I think it came out in the 80s. Okay. Anyway, let me talk to God. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me with the highest ascendant white light, thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, making sure we're all protected during this reading from lower vibration and demonic oppressive energies. And we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Excuse me. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord. So I don't know. Maybe there's something in that song, Lady in Red for you. Or maybe you was wearing red or something. Maybe you was wearing a red dress. Any beauty magic being projected towards me, I'll return it back to sender. Let me get an Oracle of the Mermaid's card. Oh, let me get some of their lip gloss on there. He's singing that song. He's singing. He's singing. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. Subscribe if you're new. Okay, so I already talked to God, so let's get a card. There, I need to finish with these cards. Let me get one card and take for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus. Top half of July 2025. So y'all making sure y'all cleansing y'all energy and shit like that. I like this card. Okay, I'm looking at it. You know, I see this card, I got a little bit shy. I don't know. I don't know why, but 20 falling in love. Okay, we'll get to that. You see how I kind of put it to the side. Anyway, whatever. I'm looking at 7, freedom, independence, and self-determination. Independence and self-determination, okay. So, let me see about this water. Did I say make sure y'all drink your water? Okay, so Lady in Red. This song already went off. I don't even know what's going on because it's low. But anyway, this is for Scorpio. Independence, self-determination. So I don't know. Right now you could be You don't even have to be an independent black woman, but I kind of, I don't know why I feel that energy a little bit. I don't know why I feel that energy like independent black woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know, but maybe it's got like connotations, freedom. Like, I don't know what people be thinking, but I don't know. It's weird. Because it'd be like, oh, you think you all that. Look what you, because you doing shit. You got motion. And it's like, like you being taught that, like, you got to do it by yourself. Or this is something that you want, like you, it's not out of like, you had to be independent. Maybe you didn't have to be independent. Maybe you could be codependent if you chose to. Okay. There'd be people trying to control your life, telling you and dictate what they want you to do and shit like that. But you said, nah, fuck that. Okay. I'm cutting the strings. I'm not your puppet. There's some shit like that. Okay, so I don't know. But anyway, somebody could be falling in love with you. Or you could be falling in love with somebody. Falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get some karma cards. All right. For Scorpio. Top half of July. 2025. Take whatever I say as a resonance, okay? Karen needs friends for these cards. Let me get a planet card for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus. Let me get a planet card for Scorpio. Top half. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah. I don't know when I started moaning and groaning when I started moving. I don't know, baby. Something about moaning and groaning like make you feel good. Anyway, whatever. This is not. I don't know. I'm looking at ninth house Sagittarius energy. Spiritual values, long range thinking or travel. What is to be shared? As if it or they came from all there is. The philosophies and laws involved. Do it in a big way. Do it in a big way. I don't know, maybe somebody's celebrating something and they're doing something in a big way. They're doing some hot air balloons or something. That'd be for somebody. But anyway, what is to be shared? I don't know if you're deciding what is to be shared or not. You keeping some things to yourself. Spiritual values, long range thinking, or travel. Okay, you could be traveling somewhere. Or, I don't know. Your mind could be taking you places. Okay. Let me see. I don't know why I wanted to say supernova. I'm looking at Virgo energy. All right. It says methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. Whoever is looking at me with evil eyes and evil intention. Spirit, please redirect all bad energy aimed towards me and transform this negativity into blessings. Keep my dreams flourishing and my wishes safe and my mental space sound. Help me to see through all things clearly. And so it is. I wasn't even trying to look no shit up for real, but I kind of want to. I kind of want to have the, you know what I'm saying, the option. But anyway, I'm looking at Pluto. This is Scorpio energy right here, Pluto. Resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die you must. The need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle. So there could be somebody that they feel like there's a need to control you. You too free out here. You see, you too self-determined. And then I was going to say undermined. All right. Whoever's trying to fuck with my sacral chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Please. It is 1:55 in the morning. Find something nice to do, something safe. Okay? Something safe for you to do, bitch. Okay, so what am I looking for? Oh. Because when I was looking at this card, I'm not sure. This is supposed to be Pluto. And it looks like some, like other dots around it and shit. But anyway, let me see some. I really want to see what it looks like. It kind of looked like that a little bit. Y'all can see. If y'all look on Google Images, supernova. It's kind of lit though. It's kind of. Y'all check it out. But anyway, what I was going to say. All right, so I'm using the Light Series Tarot deck, okay? Well, if y'all look at it, it looks like it's something to see, like a sight to see. You know, a lot of times people look in the air or look at the sky, when they look at the stars, like it's considered like beautiful. And you know what I'm saying? Make people stop and look. It kind of reminds me of fireworks, the fireworks I've seen. All right, it's for Scorpio. I'm looking at this sword in this card. Something about your truth, something about cutting to the chase or something like that. I don't know. Is that gonna say cheese? Something about cheese. I don't know, somebody's cutting some cheese. I don't know. You know what that means? But anyway, whatever. Yeah, don't. Maybe I'm cutting real cheese off for her. Whoever's trying to fuck with me and send me negative energy, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. All monitoring spirits go deaf, dumb, and blind and die. Where they stand, where they lay. Look at judgment right here. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Y'all should just leave me alone for real. Because look, y'all don't want me to start talking. You don't want me to start talking on y'all. Just look, listen. You see the judgment card. Anyway, this is for Scorpio. High Priestess. Y'all too solid. Pisces energy. 9. So I'm saying you're going to be crying. It's like, okay, you want to play, but then when it's my turn, then you're going to be crying. That's how I feel. I'm looking at the Empress. Okay, this was Scorpio. Let me drink some water. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, Scorpio, you are self-determined. And somebody's trying to get around you or some shit like that. They're trying to, okay, where's this person's weak spots and shit like that? This person's crazy. Because you know yourself, the hermit. You're in tune with yourself. Nobody's separating you from you or some shit like that. Even this kissing the divine in another in yourself. I mean, this could be about love. You know what I'm saying? I could try to make it something else. And be like, oh, like it's love from God or it's love for yourself. But it's the kissing the divine. Kissing is like kissing the divine. You know what I'm saying? In another, like another person. In yourself. In yourself as the divine too. I don't know. It's made me think about some. It's made me think about some infinity energy. Anyway, 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person's trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out how to get around. They're watching you closely, Page of Swords. They're trying to figure out how to get you. It's something like that. One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Anyway, I'm looking at the 7 of Cups. Behind the 7 of Cups is the 9 of Wands. It's like you could be looking at this person. 14, 11. Whoever this is, I don't know. But if you sense this person, you could be looking at them like, I see you trying to figure me out. I see you trying to figure some shit out. This person wants to control you. Okay. I'm looking at the Queen of Cups. So much you being in tune. You being in tune and they can't trip you up. Okay. I'm looking at the 6 of Swords, going from choppy waters to calmer waters. And the Seven of Wands, you're protected from this group, this coven. That's how the Three of Cups. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles came out. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles right here. Page of Wands. You could be this masculine and feminine energy. Or you could be with somebody though, for real, because just can't help falling in love with you. I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands is out here. 7-7. You're protected from these energy thieves. Okay. Maybe you're sharing this with people. Like, okay, the serving of others and methods for the healing power of. Maybe you help people be free, set themselves free, and shit like that. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Lovers. Maybe set themselves free after staying in things where it's tumultuous. They stay in it because all the time invested. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Good or bad, happy or sad. But if it's more sad days than happy days, then it's like, I don't know about that. Okay. I feel like whether you're single or whether you're with somebody, it's like you still. And then freedom, I don't know. I feel like that energy, you could be with somebody and still be free. That's these two cards out here. So let me drink some water. But I was gonna say, like, people could be single and be feeling like trapped. People be in relationships and feeling trapped. People be single and be feeling free. People could be in relationships and be feeling free. And what else? I'll go say something else. Somebody wanted to control you. Maybe they wanted you to stay in a relationship that wasn't good for you. Or maybe they wanted you to stay by yourself, stay single. When it's not good for man to be alone. Man, woman. I mean, I'm saying that, but you're saying sometimes it could be good. You know what I'm saying? Focus up and shit. It's not good for you to be with I feel like the wrong person. I feel like that's more important. Anyway, I'm looking at Judgment at the bottom of the deck. For me, this is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. I feel like this is, I'm like a bird. It's like you're letting yourself be free. You letting yourself, the Sun card. Maybe you're letting yourself off the hook, like you're not taking responsibility for other people's stuff. Maybe this is you, like, you decided, like, I'm not, I don't know. I was going to say you're not dating people that should be your clients or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the serving of others. And maybe not even be your clients. Because you got some spiritual values to put people onto. There's some people that want to have a power struggle with you. My fault, y'all. Don't mind me. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like but I'm the one talking, so. I'm the one talking, so I guess y'all got. Anyway, yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles. You could have made this like a service, like a business or something. Okay. Let's get another card. Yeah, something about your path, because I see your path and your work, the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. But this is really like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't do. I did another reading like a while ago. A lot of people don't do work that they love to do that's aligned with them and shit like that. And even with this falling in love, I kind of feel like falling in place. Like shit is falling in place. Okay. It could be with a relationship. I saw the Two of Cups. All right. Now I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. It's in reverse. Air energy. The way my foot is on this chair, it felt kind of like lopsided, like imbalanced. But anyway, I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. It's in reverse. Let me see what this say. looking at the Queen of Cups and Judgment again. I don't know. Sometimes when I do that, it like made me feel like the context of what I'm talking about. But anyway, let me see the Ten of Swords. It says resisting the inevitable, not wanting to let go of negative emotions, rock bottom, a narrative rooted in lack and helplessness, devastating loss, recovery. Okay. So I don't know, maybe somebody wanted that for you, but let me see. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Four of Wands. Talking about this Hermit for I don't know what I was gonna say for God. I'm talking to God. Excuse me. Five of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Chariot. All right, let me see something. Talking about this Hermit for Scorpio. Sun, rising in this top half of July 2025. Talking about this Hermit for Scorpio. Sun, rising Venus. Whoever's trying to fuck with my third eye or my crown chakra, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Something about letting go. Okay, so you could have went within to let go of negative emotions. This could be something that you did. Somebody could be having a difficult time letting go of their emotions, especially if they're trying to control you. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands. Get back, bitch. You don't know me like that. But that's what your aura is saying. That's what your force field is saying. And the Magician is peeking out. Gemini, Virgo. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Ten of Wands. Talking about this Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you let go of the negative emotions. Maybe you show people how to do that. How to let go of that's the truth, Ace of Swords. You show people how to let go of negative emotions so that they could have their true destiny type shit. But hold on. But wait, there's more. What? Hold on. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people be feeling some type of way. So much so, like they be, like the whole thing about emotional intelligence is that it's like you're being smart, you're being intelligent in the way that, let me see why I do water, man. Oh, I'm upset. There's this situation going on. Maybe it's at work. Maybe it's at this place. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I need to light some shit up, that's what I'm going to do. However, I feel like taking it to the extreme, okay, it's like, no, nobody's doing that. Okay. Yeah, I just explained emotional intelligence, but for what? I don't know, but something about somebody's emotions controlling them or some shit like that. Whoever's trying to fuck my third eye, my crown chakra, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'm looking at the Tower because because you didn't hold on to a lot of I feel like a lot of people's lives be messed up, or you know what I'm saying? They be wanting to blame people like my mama, my daddy, everybody messed me over, and they could have messed you over. You know what I'm saying? But it's like okay, but okay, they could still be messing you over. Okay, okay, but what you gonna do? You may not need it. You may not be able to do that because maybe that's not I don't know, whatever you could be thinking. that could not be the most emotionally intelligent thing to do. So you could put that energy into yourself. That's what you could have been doing. That's what you're doing. And you could be putting people on, because everybody is not like that. Some people get caught up in physical attraction. Maybe also like relationships too. Like people get caught up and then it's like, uh maybe some about your spirituality really helps you, and you share that with people so that they can let go of those negative emotions they feel safe within themselves. They don't feel afraid of the dark or something. They don't feel afraid of themselves or something. I'm looking at the Ace of Wands, the Sun card. They get back to their childlike selves or something like that. Some of this Queen of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Tower. So you being this Queen of Pentacles, you could be a spiritualist, whatever, or some of you making your own money, so you could be an entrepreneur because you healed Four of Swords. Whatever it is that you healed from, the High Priestess, you could be helping other people get better. And I'm looking at the Devil card, so the Devil maybe could be the Devil energy. Capricorn energy could be on your behind because they benefit from people holding on to negative emotions. That's where the power struggle is at. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the King of Cups and the Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, this could be you, yep, on your square and protected. The King of Cups, the Chariot moving forward on your path, going at your own pace. Maybe something's accelerated. The Chariot's a major arcana. And then I'm looking at the Seven of Wands. You're protected. Your aura is protected. The Sun card. Okay. Maybe something about the sun. And something about like you actively protecting yourself too. I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. Judgment. You got this spark. This fire. Probably to like spread whatever energy that you got. This good energy that you got. And you put this into your work. You could have made a decision like this is how you're going to be moving. It's working out for you. And you're looking forward to more good things coming into your life. I feel like that's good. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands. That is good. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Maybe somebody else, like, I'm not the only one that see that is good. These people, they want to fight with you. They want to send you projections because they could be jealous. They could perceive you to be at the top of something. I mean, this could be the devil's minions, okay? With this power struggle energy. So what he say? Nigga getting too much money. Everybody mad. The same on it. You ain't changed. I mean, look, you changed, but you yourself. I feel like you evolved. But okay, I'm looking at the devil. Behind the devil is the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Ace of Cups. What is this? You love yourself, so you checkmated the devil. The Five of Wands. Let me see something. I don't know, it's a mosquito, but anyway, what is this? Three Pentacles, Let's see something. So this family is sending you projections and shit like that. Because you're on this path, this Earth Angel path. You got philosophies. Is philosophy out here? excuse me, you got philosophies, you got laws, like universal laws, shit and shit like that you're putting people onto. Excuse me. You could be a spiritualist. I'm looking at the high priest. I mean, the high priestess and the empress and the ace of swords peeking out. Okay. Clarity about who you are. Queen of cups. Okay. You walked away from what did not emotionally fulfill you. It could have been things that was just in front of you. And you said, no, I'm gonna walk this path that God got for me. And shit like that. And folks been doing magic on you. They've been doing magic on you ever since. I'm gonna wrap this up in a little bit. Some of this Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm looking at the Fool card, Aries energy. This is you taking a leap of faith, following your intuition, walking away from what does not serve you, Eight of Cups. I'm looking at the Five of Swords. Somebody feels like, oh man, I thought I had this person. Had this person, I don't know, I feel like getting ready to tap out, or had this person. I could fool this person, but maybe they could fool you, but they can't fool God. There's something wrong with them. So anyway, next to the Five of Swords is the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. I feel like this was somebody that could have been like in low vibrational energy. They're heartbroken that because of your strength. They're heartbroken and they feel left out of the code because of your strength and your happiness. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, they could be feeling like like putting some shit in their face. I feel like God could be putting some shit in their face. I don't think you're going out your way to do anything. But anyway, talking about this Fool card. I'm looking at the jumping out the window with this one. Hold on. So somebody could not be wanting to let go of their negative emotions. Talking about this Fool card. They could be rock bottom. That's what it said on there. All right, Clara needs friends with these cards. Talking about this Fool card for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus. All right, what is this? I'm looking at the Five of Swords. All right, in reverse. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like what you need. This is you saying this to this person, or like energetically, when you feel this person's energy, it's like, what the... Are you lost, sir, ma'am? Eight of Cups. And then they got to walk away, or that energy walk away, or you walk away, Eight of Cups. Yep, and somebody having sleepless nights, crying themselves to sleep, please, and sending monitoring spirits and shit to you. Okay. How delightful. Now, what am I looking for? Five of Swords. Deceitful strategies in reverse. This says, in the book it says Shadow Seer. Okay, it says deceitful strategies and feeling guilty about your win, resentment, a desire for peace, the realization that there are no winners. So I don't know if you was feeling guilty about your win, okay, about your winning. Maybe you feel guilty about that. Maybe you just want peace, okay. And it's like, there's no winners, but maybe, you know what I'm saying, but it's best that you're like self-sufficient. God got you how God got you, and you sharing things with people. So what happened? I don't know. I'm just looking at this affirmation. It says, the lessons move me ahead always. I don't know. I thought about always pads. But anyway, whatever. All right, Scorpio, what happened? Deceitful strategies, feeling guilty about your win. These people that work for the devil, I don't feel like they would feel guilty about their win. I don't think they won anything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think they would have any realization that there are no winners in their petty game that they like to play. They don't feel like no winner. Let's put the deck, three of swords. Five of Cups. They feel left out in the cold, all because they couldn't like, I want to say, coexist with you, and you being free, you being independent. They wanted to have some type of hierarchy, and only like God is above you. And does that sound crazy for me to say? I don't know, but I'm looking at Death and Rebirth 1331. I was gonna say only God is above you. Only God can tell you what to do, or something like that. And then God be giving us free will. I feel like this person they wanted to take that from you. So it's strange. I don't know who this person was, what they trying to do, but let me wrap this up, man. There are no winners. Talking about this Five of Swords in reverse for Scorpio. Sun, Rise, Venus, top half of July 2025. There are any experience with these cards. It's like you could be doing your work, like you're you know what I'm saying, going about your father's business, okay? And somebody's just, I don't know, they're just like, they're playing around with life or something. I'm looking at the wheel of fortune. It's in reverse. It's fixed energy, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. The wheel of fortune's in reverse. In my hand is the Queen of Wands. And the Page of Wands. I just put the deck. I saw the Knight of Wands. It could be about immature fire sign. Let me see something. All right, somebody's experiencing karma, misfortune, it says a need to relinquish control, the ups and downs of life, inevitable. I know how to read, okay? Whoever's trying to fuck with my throat chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Go ahead on. Then inevitability, Jesus Christ. It's like inevitability of change, an unexpected setback. So this was inevitable. Somebody was like, somebody trying to get themselves hurt, okay? I think I told y'all in another reading, like those wheels that be, I don't know what they're called, but those wheels, it's not a windmill. Those, or maybe it is, I don't know, but they be in the water, and then they be like turning like this, like even like what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about, like, you know how gears and mechanisms be like let's say in a watch or some shit like that, like how they fit the gears and shit. Anyway, like somebody's trying to get in between them. Somebody's trying to get in between them, but I feel like they would get crushed. They would, and it's like, I was gonna say something about man versus machine, but anyway, I'm looking at Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Look, and behind the Queen of Wands is the Devil. You defeated this person by walking away and not engaging with them. Now they're still looking for somebody. They're looking for somebody to play with them. But you're not playing with this person. You're moving forward. This was very petty, though. It's very, like, petty, like. Somebody's faith, their spirituality. Who they follow. Who's their God? That's why they act like this. That's why they was acting how they was acting, or something like that. Scorpio, make sure you say your protection decrees and shit like that, reading your Bible and shit like that, okay? You're progressing spiritually. I'm gonna just take this card. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hitting the like button. Okay, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like a personal slide to my DMs, then I got you. If you like to send me, my cash is in the description box below. So what's it say? Pyramid of light, psychic protection. Scorpio, as a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. What's wrong with them? Don't worry about it. There's nothing to fear, and only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. I know it's backwards. Wait a minute, let me see something. Let's see if I did fortune right here. Scorpio. It says, he who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed. So I don't know, somebody, he who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed. I've got this a couple of times and I'll be like, huh? Should you be expecting it or should you not? Well, if you don't expect it, you're not going to feel no type of way. And whoever this person was, maybe they was hoping to disappoint you in some type of way. But maybe you don't expect gratitude from other people for real. Or something, or not from this person. Maybe not from this person. So, I don't know. It just makes me feel like they didn't trip you up like maybe they could have wanted to. Or some shit. Okay? But he who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed. I just feel like you validating yourself, you living for yourself, and shit like that. Okay? Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery. It could resonate with you in whatever type of way. 25, 55, 8, 17, 54, 1. Alright, let me get one of these. Scorpio, you can do anything. Okay, you can do anything. Scorpio, find what brings you joy and go there. Jan Phillips, find what brings you joy and go there. That's the reading. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. Peace out, and later on. Check out your other signs if it's posted, okay? Later. Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about. Dun, 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 dun. Peace, y'all.